We are halfway through season 3 already of... That's right, Invincible. And I'm gonna lead with it. Episode 4, season 3, probably my favorite episode so far that I've seen out of this entire franchise. Not only do we have time travel, Declaration of Independence, we have 2 Nicolas Cages recruiting Invincible to fight none other than the Immortal. He's the king of the universe. I don't know how, okay? But he also makes Mark kill him. And Mark needs to deal with that again, where he kills another person. So you didn't really get to see the fallout of that exactly, but clearly he's not having too much issue because the whole Adam Eve, that situation took off this season already. And I love their dynamic. They're probably my favorite duo together. I thought their chemistry was really great in the first couple seasons anyways, and now they're, it's all coming together. We all saw it coming, but, it did feel very satisfying to see them actually, take a chance. And of course, my favorite part of the episode, and why I think it's so peak, is we're returning to Alan, we're returning to Nolan, Omni-Man. And that fight scene, the fight sequence, is so funny seeing. It's almost like seeing like an introvert friend find his extrovert, and Alan is the extrovert, and Nolan is the introvert. And this bromance is probably has been my favorite dynamic the entire season. Because it's so funny, it's such like comedic relief, because Nolan's such a serious guy, and then Alan just brings out the I guess the human side of him that's still in there. And then we're seeing him getting about to be executed, because that's going to happen. They can't kill Alan. Alan's an unstoppable beast at this point. Alan able to finesse Nolan into believing that he's actually getting messed up, and so he helps him. And he comes out and he calls him a friend, he cares about him, and I just love seeing him like that hard shell crack. And it was such a good peak fight scene, and they fight in space, they fight all these different aliens. And of course my goat, Battle Beast, he is somehow locked up in this prison. I don't know how they capture that dude, but he's just looking for action on sight, and I'm all about it. And you pan over there talking about how, where's my feline friend at? And he's over there just still fighting the Ultramite. They're just going 1-2, 1-2, back and forth. They're probably still fighting to this day out in space. It doesn't matter, it's on site with that guy, and I love it. My favorite, like, not side character, but just like random introduction. A couple of great things. I haven't had one character that they haven't introduced that I didn't like. Obviously, Oliver's now of age, and he can have a part in this entire play. And I do hate the Mohawk was probably my favorite, like, side villain. That's not really a huge villain, and they got murdered. I think there's obviously gonna be a duplicate somewhere. They're gonna remake him, but their intro is so sick. And then Oliver just pieces him up, man. That guy he's a monster. Little hints of Omni-Man. Is he? Is it a flip of the coin kind of thing where either he's good or he's bad? I don't know. He's a little scary though. He's gonna need some serious guidance. The first couple episodes I enjoyed how we got to explore Cecil's background a little bit and how he got to his position at the GDA. Because you get to see that he's really like Mark, and obviously Mark and him have a huge fallout. And we got to see the fallout of Mark and Cecil, and the whole thing with them working with the villains, bringing back Darkwing, who I think Darkwing's sick, man. Dude is like coming out of the shadows. I think it's such a cool take on Batman. It's such a refreshing take. It's not just the same, like, he's got a lot of money, cool suit, cool weapons. No, this dude's literally a Shadow Master. That's sick. But yeah, we have Cecil. We get to see Cecil had the same mindset that Mark did, which is a very interesting dynamic between the two. Because they are the same, but Cecil obviously had to change to become the win. He constantly says that it's not the good guys, it's the guys who win. And that's a constant overlying theme that we've seen this season. And is Mark going to have to succumb to that as well? That's my hypothesis, that Mark is going to have to follow the same suit and understand that Cecil, although he doesn't want to work with these villains, he kind of has to. Well, that's all I have. Great start of the season so far. We're still getting high ratings. No ratings yet till the end of the season, but it is looking very good. And I may have heard a villain coming soon. I may have seen a clip or two. We'll see.